everybody. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to your Photoshop channel and I am your YouTuber. Today we are going to learn how to give pixel stretch effect. So there are multiple type of stretch effects which can include a circular effect, straight line effect and others. So to see the effect of these types, I have downloaded some of the images from Unsplash and Pexels. And this is my Photoshop. So we are going to do this using Photoshop. So I have created one file with the dimension of 1500 by 1500. You can use any dimension as you want. So these are my images. So some of these are from Unsplash and some of these are from Pexels. So for better use of these, I have removed background from all these images and currently it is looking like this, which doesn't have background. So if you want to see the tutorial of how to remove background from the image, there is a link on your screen currently showing. You can check it there. So let's open these images which doesn't have background. Okay. So first of all, we are going to see this image. This is the image by David Hofmann on Unsplash. So I am going to duplicate it in my file. So here, this is the image which doesn't have background. So now, I am going to choose some part of the image. I am going to create new layer using Ctrl Shift N, enter. And I want to copy these area which I have selected. So remember that your currently selected layer should be the image layer so that the pixels get copied. So now Ctrl C so that pixels get copied, and in the new layer I am going to paste the layer, Ctrl V. So using Ctrl T you will get to know that this is the selected layer. So let me expand it. Now this is the one layer. Then I want again this layer to be selected. Going to select the image layer, Ctrl C, creating new layer using Ctrl Shift N, OK, and Ctrl V. This is your another layer. Okay, so now this is your first layer and this is your second layer. Let's take them together without having any gap in between them. Now these are the two layers. So you have to merge those layers on a single layer. So for merging it, right click, merge layers. You can use the shortcut Ctrl E or Command E for the same. So I am going to place it upside. Now go inside filter, distort, polar coordinates. You have to select rectangular to polar option and OK. So now first of all, let me change the background of the image. I have created a new layer and given it a black color. Let me change the color Okay, now I am going to select that vector and making it large using Ctrl T. Let me place it below the image. Now adjust both the layers. And now select the vector which you have made with the polar coordinates. You have to create a mask over it using this option. Now go inside eraser. Make sure you choose a hard end eraser and adjust it. Yeah, that's all. Now you have to give shadow to this image. Double click, drop shadow, select the darker color. Now right click on this drop shadow option and create layer. Okay, now you will notice here this is your shadow layer. So on that you have to remove with the eraser the shadow which are there at the upside of the creative, the image. See, you will notice here there is this dark tone which is a shadow. You have to remove that. So I'm going to make the smaller size of the eraser using bracket as a shortcut and removing the shadow from this area. That's all. So currently we saw how to give pixel stretch effect in a circular form. Now let's check another effect. First of all, I am going to group this and going to hide it. Now going to close this. This is the next image. I'm just going to drag it and drop it over here. So this is my another image. Here I'm going to first of all create a new layer. Now select this marquee tool. The same process we follow for the first image effect. I'm going to select some area. I'm going to select image, Ctrl C, on a new layer, Ctrl V. This is your area. I have selected it with Ctrl T and going to stretch it now. I'm going to add a text. Let's say Roboto. I'm going to increase the font size. I'm going to write here word passion. This is how your image is going to be look like after giving pixel stretch effect in a straight line. Now again I am going to group this and let's try out the another effect. Let me drag this. First of all, let me close this. Now let's drag this. I'm going to select this marquee tool. I'm going to select some area from the image. Ctrl C. Then with Ctrl Shift N for the new layer. Ctrl V for pasting it. Ctrl T. Then going to stretch it. Going to increase its height. Enter. Now I am going to select. First of all, I am going to place it below the image layer. So for shortcut for it is Control left bracket for placing it below and Control right bracket for placing it upside. Now I am going to choose eraser. I am going to remove this much portion of the image. So I have removed that much portion from the vector. I'm going to select Ctrl T, right click, bar. So now you have to adjust these points to give some kind of new effect. I'm going to adjust these lines also. That's all. So now let me create new layer with Ctrl Shift N. Let me give it some color like some black or white and change its color. Let's say lighter version of this color. Yeah, okay. Okay. So this is our third effect. I have grouped it. I'm going to add a shadow to this layer. Let me choose the color. Again, you have to right click on drop shadow and say create layer. Okay. So here it has created your shadow layer. Now I have to remove the shadow from upper portion of this image. That's all. So this is your third type. So we have covered all the types. In a first type we have made straight pixel effect. In the second type we have made circular effect. And in this third type we have made a flip effect. That's all for the day. If you like our video, please like and subscribe friends. Thank you so much for watching.